Okay, welcome back, YouTubers. I'm David with A1 American Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. And we're doing a little tutorial here on after or when you're repairing or replacing a water heater. If you're repairing the hot or the cold supply lines, always remember the hot water supply line goes up and pipe goes in the wall. You either have a Galvy 90 in there for an older home, or you might even have a droppier 90. Copper, brass 90 stick in there, and they use a steel nipple coming out. So you basically, during the change out, this is very important to do, obviously, when you're got the heater out before you're putting it in. A lot of them here on the west, whatever, it's out here in the west, yeah, they're on stands, and and some of you back in the Midwest, you're, in the basement. But anyways, access, boom, there it is. When you get the heater out of your way, boom, now you can get in there and take and do all the work that's necessary before you put the new one in, because you certainly don't want to leave rust build up in the drop here 90, and then when you hook everything up and you go to flush the air out and you open up a faucet in there, or they do, or they left one open, and now the rust goes in and clogs up that faucet and starts to leak, and they go, well, you're just creating more work, because they're going to go, hey man, it never leaked before, now it's leaking. Yeah, you can try a tub valve, if it's a two handle, three handle, it's got a larger opening. Yeah, you can probably get possibly some rust through that, but best thing to do is obviously you remove the old nipple, steel nipple, okay? You go in with your tap, all right? All right, you clean up those threads really good. All right, take it back out. All right, clean your tool off. All right, don't be putting any WD-40 or any oil or stuff like that in there. You don't want to get that into the potable system, okay? Don't be using any of that stuff. Then you want to take, your magnet, go inside of the fitting, all right? And you get all the little rust, okay? Perfect. Now, there still could have been some rust that possibly that fell in and then went down. If the piping is going down, well, yes, there's a good chance. But if the pipe is, going up, well, you're not going to have to do any more back flushing. So, but anyways, is what you do is you clean all of that out. You get your new nipple on there, and you put your, your water heater connector on there. Now the thing is what you do is you connect this to the tank, right? So, you probably know where I'm going with this, but how do you bring the water to flow backwards, okay, on the hot water supply? You got the cold on the right, hot on the left. How are you to bring water to come back out of there to flush anything that possibly fell in there, any rust, any buildup? What are you going to do? Okay, well, obviously, is you're going to go into a fixture, and you're going to basically you can take, and once you get things turned on, okay, is what you're going to do is you're going to basically you hook up the water heater, you got your hot and cold, before you fill the tank up, okay, is you got the connections all on, open your T&P. So open the lever up, hopefully it's one of the levers that'll just stay up at 100 XL or watts or whatever you got, Cash Acme, but open it up so that when you take and allow the hot water now to go backwards in the pipe, you just basically go to a faucet, take the aerator out, and you put a dime in the aerator, and then you just call it a day. So it's pretty simple, pretty basic, and that's right, it just takes a dime, okay? So, and a lot of these aerators, in this case, this one has the little dome on it. You take that out of there, like so, okay, boom, boom, boom. So now you have a dime in the aerator, okay, boom. Screw that onto the faucet, okay. Well, if the faucet's, two handles, open the hot, right? So the hot water is open. Now you got the cold water's on, but it's turned off at the water heater. So you still have cold water into the house. So that's my little dog, Tony. He's got a little squeaker. So, and then basically what you do is your hot water's open, turn on the cold. Now the cold's gonna go right over into the hot, and it's gonna take and actually just take and flush it. It's gonna go right back in the tank, okay? Yeah. It's in the glass lining, whoopee. It's not going to end up in the faucet, or it's not going to end up in, kitchen faucet, dishwasher. You're not going to clog something up, or solenoid valve sticks open, floods. You want to be able to make sure that debris is back into the tank, and it'll save. That's a lot of times. Did you work that into your bid? Or what? Just that's it, hook it up, and away you go. You're not going to turn anything on in the house and test anything. So, but that stuff can go in and clog up a fixture, and that's all it's going to do is your customer's going to go, wow, I got a leak now. You go, well, yeah, what? Well, what? Yeah. You were the one that touched it, so you're going to have to take care of it, take care of the customer. I'll say, well, it's because of your old pipes, and I need to sell you a whole new piping. So, yeah, no, it's not the way to do it, not the way to handle it. So, you have to make sure you bid that in your jobs. It's to do something really thorough, especially when you work on old plumbing. Hello, steel and water. Oh, it's galvanized, yeah, it's dip, but it's got a life expectancy. So stuff rusts up, and then you end up having, customers got hot water, but now their faucet's leaking. It never leaked before. It's just after the water heater, yeah, because the rust went in there and you didn't back flush it out. You need to know that. So that's basically back flushing on the hot water supply after you work on it. Hope it was helpful. And this way, it's just these little tricks of the trade really help and can save you a lot of headaches. I just wish I would have put these out there sooner. Some of you might know, some of you, I don't know, it might even be out there. But anyways, thanks for listening and watching, and the little dime trick, huh? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Or whatever you can find to put in there, and just block it so you can have the cold water go over into the hot supply. Doesn't come out because it's blocked. It blocked the spout, and then it goes backwards, and it pushes that stuff right back in the water heater. Don't worry about it inside of there. That stuff will eventually dissolve, and that's it, okay? End up going in the drain eventually. So thank you for listening, and again, bye for now.